will faint, time goes by slow. You know if this goes on it might be too late. So don't be sorry and let's get this straight. You're my only love, 'cause 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 you're my only love.
Imps.
So don't be sorry and let's get this straight. You're my only love, 'cause you're my only love, 'cause you're my
Beautiful. Beautiful. How you going, guys? Anybody there? Say hello to me. You alright? Road rally. It's hot today. Feeling the heat. Might have to. Where's my old AC remote? Don't know where it is. I can't put the AC on yet. Way too early in the year for that, isn't it? Isn't it, guys? But I'm warm, but I'm refusing to put the AC on till May. So expensive. It's so expensive, guys. So I'm P1 at the minute. Don't know if you noticed that at the top of the table there. Unbelievable turn of events. It is. You alright, Brian? How you going, guys? I think it's just particularly warm here today. I think I've been busy boy. I jet washed my deck in and I cut the lawn. Actually, I went out. I use fans that here, yeah, that blow out of here, that are controlled by the steering wheel, and then I've got an AC like unit that's poking out the window up there that's connected to the intake of these fans, and it's got an outlet into the room. And I've normally have a remote here, and I turn it on, and then the AC will start coming out of here. So, what's that? It's all right. Mum burnt my sausages. So you can have AC coming out of these tubies here. Just pucker. So all it's really doing now is blowing like warm air in your face. I normally run them about 15%. Then if I get a bit too warm, I bang them up to like 25. Then anything over, I don't even run them at over 25 because then it's AC territory. I know, mate. You know, posh, mate. Posh geezer. Posh. Pucker. So my new box here, guys. I'm going to get some images of this box in my Twitch about down the bottom there because it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful that I think you need to see it. You know what I mean? In all its glory. Exclamation mark box. As it says on the screen there. Whenever I'm not in the car, like I coded that in SimLabs. So no matter what, that overrides everything. Even if I have my pit limiter on, everything. If the car is doing less than 5 kilometers per hour, as soon as I go over 5 kph, it will stop and start my pit limiter and start displaying the gears. And then when I stop again, goes back to exclamation mark. But how clever is that? Come on now. Colour yourselves impressed. Come on. Let me know. As if. Everybody wants a piece of the box action. Oh, let's go and do some laps then, dudes. Anyway, let's turn the we'll leave the music going a little bit.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line.
Ah, fuck off.
Black flag. We'll need to pit to serve this penalty.
Got a black flag. Oh, let's get out with these dudes. Yonkers and Morgan.
He takes it. It's clear.
I don't know if they're doing quali runs or what. I have got everybody in the Discord as well. Just bringing them in now. Oh, we got, oh, what's his name here? Hey! You all right, Matty? How you doing, man? I ain't streamed for a few days, man. I miss it. Right, let's see if we can catch up with these two gimps ahead. I don't know if they're on quali runs, though. This is just like off-track central here. Like that, that's an off-track. Broke your leg? Oh, sorry, mate. I missed that message, man. How'd you do that, dude? Was you rushing home to get this stream on? Yeah, you gotta have some fans, man. It's nothing like being in a sweaty rig. It's horrible. Fell on the stairs. Getting old, mate. Oh, it doesn't like braking and turning at the same time, this old bad boy. Oh, come on, babe.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
Uh-oh. That's a little bit late turning, that was. Fly like you on the track. I've been doing all right lately. I'm not going to be humble. Normally I'm humble. I'm like, nah. But lately I've been getting on a bit, haven't I? On the racetrack. I've been doing all right against my peers. I'm gonna say I was doing all right. Except for the last race at Nords, where I killed some people. But I don't know how we're going to get it fair today. Remember when I used to share the love? Have I not shared the love? Look at the drifty around that corner. Oh, I love it. One-handed and everything.
Sector 3 is 0.37 off the pace.
You changed, man. What did I change? Come on, I ain't changed. Still your favourite fool. What did I not share with you? You've changed, man, he says. Oh, I'm out on the mud. I think for here, you just got to take it easy, basically. Oh, that was a bit naughty. This is hard to not get off track through here. We AMs are in it, sitting behind a Smurf. Who's the Smurf? Oh, fuck. I'm not looking where I'm going, geezer. Oh, maybe we need to get him moved up to pro then.
Sector 1 is...
Chris Kerry's well quick here, mate.
Sector 2's 2/10 off the pace. Track limits. You'll need to give back the time gained.
Yeah, Steve Ewing actually really like upped his fucking games somehow, didn't he? Like just took a step forward. Do you know what I think made me take a step forward? This steering wheel. It's this wheel. That I really get on with the smaller diameter. It's like a little whippet, this steering wheel. And I think that percentage, you know, from 320 to 280 is like, you know, 15% narrower. And it's just faster. I just feel like I catch the car quicker. If there's a problem. Just got to do a bit more racing now, Andy. I bet you they're racing 3 or 4 times a week, mate. Yeah, this is 285, this wheel. But I like it.
Yellow flag.
Hey, Pacquiao.
21.20.
Thanks for the kudos, mate. I love it as well. Thanks for saying hello. Thanks for dropping in, dude. Legend. Yeah, Steve Ewing in front is ludicrous.
0.6 off the pace.
Well, you know it makes sense.
Woo! Pacquiao, thanks for the follow, dude. Legend.
You must be off the track.
Legend. Thanks for the follow, man. I do love a follow. Whoa, easy, boy.
Wankers. Fucking embarrassing. Wasting my time. Fucking wasting my time.
Just rolling round. Skaven, you alright, mate? Thanks for dropping in, dude. Just rolling around doing some, whoa, Porsche on the side of the road. Who was that? Don't know who that was. Just doing some practice laps with full fuel. See where we're at with the old saddle. That was a nice corner. This one here, I'm just got to brake a little bit earlier for, and not get on the throttle so early either. Oh, come on, baby. Turn for me. Turn for me. I can put you into this view as well, if you prefer. A little bit of this action. Turn 2 especially, Andy. For me, I'm always approaching turn 2 too fast, so I start losing the rear.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
I've got him. That was Jimmy B. I just killed my car, but it was worth it because we hit James Braid. See, with this or Britain's Got Talent. Oh man, Britain's Got Talent's quite good.
Stay in your lane.
Oh, nearly in the wall. Let me just see. Is the music too loud? A little bit too loud, isn't it? Yeah, the chicanes, basically, for me, when I'm coming around these chicanes, I brake just where I think 50% is between the 100-metre and the red and white barriers. So I look for the 100-metre board on the right, and then I look in front of it to the red and white check barriers, and then I just brake where I think the middle of those two markers is. So I go past the 100, that's about the middle brake. And that's just about nice. Yeah? I brake here where the white line starts getting dirty on the left. Brake. You know what I mean? Bring it in, take a little bit of curb. A little short shift out of here is quite nice to kill the wheel spin. Leave it in high fourth. That means as soon as you get off the throttle, the engine will start slowing you down as well as the brakes. And I brake normally at that sign that's sticking out from the grass. And then stay wide, stay wide, stay wide. You're going to go high fourth, don't go into fifth. And try and cut the grass on the turn in there. Little lift, back on it and use that. That's going to be a slowdown. You've got to try and use the weight of the car to kind of slide you around that last corner. Got to get all over this curb here. I'm always in this a bit too much. Try and brake a bit earlier and get on that apex. On the throttle nice and early. Yeah, a little bit slow. I brake too early, really. A little dab of the brakes to get the fronts to grip up. Oh, he's out on the grass, boy.
Back in the diving, wheeling and dealing,
Watch for between the 100 about there. I was a bit slow because I was slow out the last corner. Can take some of these curbs here, but not a lot of them. A little bit of the white, a little bit of the white. Oh, beautiful. He's fucking showboating. He's showboating. I'm not showboating. I'm just rubbish. The car's quite full of fuel. I don't know, mate. It might be. What does that mean? What does rubber banding mean? Oh, where the screens look weird because of the camera. I'll have a look. Hang on a minute. There's not a lot of respite on this. I'm uploading at 6,000 kilobytes per second, so it should be pretty good, mate. I'm on 6,000 upload.
Sorry, Raph. Sorry, I thought you were trying to get past, so I moved over, but then you moved over as well, and then I moved back and you moved back.
Yeah, I actually I hit the wall of the exit, so that's why.
Oh, did you?
Oh, Raph. Rude. Oh, Rude behind. Rude and James are fighting behind. That's funny. James ain't happy about it. You tell him, James.
Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Oh, come on, baby. I think it's quite warm here in my bedroom, and it's warm outside, so I reckon we'll start seeing performance problems with the old PC in a month or two. That's 90% of the reason I have to run the AC, guys, really. It's about obviously keeping me cool, but it's more about keeping the PC cool. Otherwise, you guys don't get to enjoy this awesomeness. I've tried not going down to first then and seeing if it helped, but it ain't. It's rubbish. Are we still here? Yep.
Sector 3's 2/10 off the pace. Yellow flag.
See, look, I'm always losing the rear in that corner. So I end up like four-wheel drifting it, which is rubbish. Rubbish and slow. Let's slow down. I want to have at least a couple of minutes with another car on track, man. Okay, I'll try it. I'll have a look next time I'm there. Mystic Turtles Gaming, what a name. Yeah, Potato, you got to try to be as wide as you can and sweep it in tight. Ooh, we like to sweep her in. I'll try it. Fucking hell, Jimmy. Jesus H. There's another car got involved in that. Right, so I want to be all the way over here. That's a bit slow through turn one for me. So open it right up. Oh, that's nearly on the grass, though, man. Yeah, that's rubbish. I'm rubbish at that. I'll try it again. I'll try and open her wide.
Sector 1 is 1.2 off the pace.
As soon as you get it, you'll be like, all right, mate, I'll try it. A little short shift there, I think, helps try and kill that wheel spin.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Oh, I've missed it, I've missed it. Get off the grass, you fatty. Paul Fanning's all over us now. Come on, Johnny boy, what are you up to? I'm sure it's about here. Is that right? No, it's... Oh, I'm about matching my fastest one. I'm rubbish at that. Let me put you in this view and you tell me a bit more about it.
Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
Earlier on the gas, okay. That's a little bit shit. That's not too bad. Oh, he's on the ragged edges. If you get the late turning, duck.
Off the pace.
I don't know what dark bit of curb you're talking about. I might have to do a recce lap. Is that too much? No, that's all right. It's also a really hard track to stream because I've not got a lot of time. Not got a lot of time to like read and shit. Oh yeah, I see where it goes dark. I was all out of shape then, but I saw it. So is that my apex, that dark bit? Zolder, don't come out. We learned it on ACC. Great track apart from the shit off tracks. Yeah.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
Right, I'm going to try and make that my apex then. It's like trying to read a shampoo bottle and race. It's with the glass case of your emotion, geezer. You alright? Daniel, how you doing, mate? I like to call you Clifton, I think.
Money for old rope. Lovely job.
He's cheered 100 bits. What a legend. Cheers, Clifton. Thanks for the cheer, geezer. I'm not racing at the minute. Race starts in 10. Whoa, Paul Fanning's dead. Killed him. Killed him with awesomeness.
Sector 3 is 0.
Cars fucking everywhere.
Car right.
That was kind of like the right idea, wasn't it?
Nice
Except-
one, John.
Except Villaharton was there. Get out of the way.
I'm a paid roadblock, so don't bother me.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Yeah, I won't need shampoo much longer. I've got a really receding hairline, but it's stopped now. What are you tattooing, Clifton?
Designated speed bump.
How you going, Billy boy? You right, mate? Right, we've got Chafed Dick or Chad Dick. Whoa! Come on, Johnny boy. Let's get this dick under some pressure. Nephew's leg right now. What's your nephew think of my rig? You blown away by it? Only positive comments allowed.
That was 123.5.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Early on the throttle. A little bit too much, really.
Yellow flag.
Yeah, I might not be able to learn that line for the race dudes. I think I've got my line in my head. I know that I understand what you're saying. I'm sure it'll be quicker. You're all right, Chad. You can keep going, sunshine. Oh, we pressured him. Sorry, Chad. Evening, Johnny boy. How you doing, mate? That shit's clean, man. That's clean ass t-shirt. Does he watch what's it? Hodge Twins, does he? That's a clean ass t-shirt you got on, man. All kinds of game.
Sector 2 is 1.1 off the pace.
We pressured him off the track there, dudes. Oh, we got a snap of oversteer
Following
then.
in your footsteps, John, so behave.
All right, mate. Right, let's drop Thomas.
Yeah, boy.
Let's just let him know we're having it. Just break his soul for him.
Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Oh, he's gone off the road.
You've used half your
He's gone off the road. Just show voting again, guys. Sorry about that.
Sector 1 is 3.4 seconds off the pace.
Just warming the tyres. Just warming them tyres up, dudes. They're going to be warm now, for sure. All right, we ain't got long, dudes. 4 minutes. Let's go into the pit lane. Practice a pit lane entry and then get the quali set on. And then have a chat. What did you say John for, Matty?
What do you say, Rude? Shall I park it again?
I don't think Rude's in here.
Oh.
I think he's only on the, not yet anyway.
Okay.
He was on the iRacing chat when he spoke to you.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Like that kid had. Did you saw no flame chat? No, I didn't. That was crazy. His parents need to fucking get him in check, mate.
4, 3.
Good luck, chap. Cheers, Chris. You're really fast here, Chris, man. That was amazing earlier in practice. That lap that I've got has an off track in it, so it's not really fair. I think that my real lap time is more like a 21.4, 21.6. Be happy with either one of those. Chicane or lap one going to be a clusterfuck anyway. People never listen to Kenny. Nope. In the race, try to pit when there are no cars in front. If not, they slow your entry real bad. This is all about the quality this Zolder. Acock's on a 21.7. Get the quality set on it. Let's get our quality set in. Quality set is done, loaded. So I've got... How much fuel have I got in this? I've got 9 litres of fuel in this. Is that enough? How many do we get here? Is it like... Mate, this track's going to claim some victims. It is. Telling you now. I think if I qualify in a top 10, Chris, I'm happy. Despite that, that's all the practice means nothing really. If I finish in the top 10, I'm happy. I'm racing Scott Rister really, but I can't. He's too good for me, man. I'm P2 in the championship at the moment, Chris, overall, but really I find myself there through luck rather than you know, rather than being any good, I think. 9 litres, is that enough to do quali with? So I've got an outlap, 3.5 litres, 3.5 litres. Is there 3 laps or 2 laps here that you can do? Anyone member?
There's not much chance of a rest around this track, is there? Oh yeah.
See you after the Chris. See you after the race, Chris. Good luck, mate. If you go off, just try and take as many people as you can with you, except me. Good luck, guys. You can check on garage, top left.
Mr. Wilderhausen.
Al?
Yeah, you wasn't on the last meeting we had. I said we should share our fast speed bump duties.
Okay, you take the first half, I'll take the second.
Okay, check.
On the garage? Oh, I don't know. I think I'm just going to put a couple of litres in it. Just in case I've got 3... Is it 3 flying laps? I am out of the car. If I go to practice... Oh, fucking hell. Nah, it's not top left, mate. If I go in the garage, it just says my setup and stuff. It's okay. Do you think... So I've got 2 flying laps in me, so I'm going to go 12, 13. How many flying laps do we get? Is it 3 or 2? Andy must know this.
P1.
Should I just try and go with two flying laps?
Bad feeling about
Oh.
this.
It means it tells you top left what qualifying is.
Well, that's nothing new.
Yeah, it just says 10 minutes, but I think that's only 3 flying
Thanks
laps.
for the chat as well.
Right, I'm fucking off all their chat.
Exit's clear, don't cross the white line. We've got 3 laps to get the job done.
Let's do our quali. Can you get 3 flying with outlap? I think you get 3 flying laps with an outlap in this qualifying. So I have got 13 litres in. It's 3.5 litres a lap. So I've got 369, 10.5. I'm just going to take it easy on the outlap, really. I could do 3 laps in 10 minutes, can't I? 1 minute 30. 1 minute 20.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 19 Celsius.
Right, so we're going to get a reasonably safe lap in the first lap. Top 10, I'm aiming. If I can finish top 10, I'm happy with that. This is going to be carnage, this race, dudes. All right, we've got to go at the end of this one, so it'll be nice and quick through the chicane. All right, let's go. Smash the granny out of it. I'm going to try to, right. Oh, I've missed that apex, dudes. Let's just keep it banked. Oh, it's pedestrian as fuck through there. Tyres need to warm up a bit more, I think. I just didn't have any front end on it. Rear end's giving me a little bit of jip there and all. Fucking hell. It's not sticking.
That lap was at 121.65.
Fuck it. Just keep it going. I want some heat in these tyres. Just keep pushing. I don't think a 21.6 is going to be top 10. It's definitely going to be okay, though. That's an off track as well. Sorry, guys. There's going to be a lot of drive-throughs here, I reckon. What do you reckon? Right, let me do this last lap and we'll chat. Let me do this last one. I predict pole, I don't. Let's go. Top 5 would be brilliant. Oh, I fucked it up. I fucked it up. Oh, that's it. Oh, no, it's white flag. So I thought it was checkered flag. Oh no, dudes. 2 temps up and all.
You've got the track.
Just trying to take too much out of it, getting greedy basically. P2 still, which is a bit fruity. There, I feel like I need I feel like I need like some anti-roll bar there. Bit of anti-roll bar adjustment maybe. Just doesn't change direction very nicely. So. Fucking hell, dudes. Fucking P2 still in a minute. Pop hold of some of them apples, mate.
Fastest lap for Kerry.
Ah, Kerry got us by 400ths. That'd have been his last lap, I expect.
The leader has just done a 121.35. Look out for the pit speed limit.
Oh, he still would. He got another fucking. Even his second fastest lap was better. Good enough for pole. Yeah, lower front anti-roll bar. No, I didn't. I only had one. It's all right. I would have took top 5. I think I'll leave the anti-roll bar, Matty, because I've just done all my practice on it, and I don't want to make changes right before the race. But I feel like it, on a light car, it could have had an anti-roll bar. Lower front anti-roll bar, I reckon. I wonder what it is. Let's have a look what it is. My anti-roll bar. Oh, it's already soft as it, you know, it's already D1. Both of them. Can't get any more. Can't get any lower.
Where are you? I'm in a glass case of emotion.
So, identical Zolder GB. Yeah, cool. Daniel. Yeah, P3, I'm chuffed with that. I mean, it's quite hard to pass here. The only way that'll get past me is if I make a mistake or they punt me off, because I'm going to have the widest, fattest fucking BMW that money can buy. Is that below everybody's speakers out? Right, Mark, how you doing, guys? How you doing, mate? P3 I've qualified in Zolder by the looks of it. Unless you've got a late player. I've definitely got my old setup on, and let me make sure. GT Race 1, yep. How's it going? All good, came to watch a legend at work. Legend? Cheers, mate. Legend? I need a bit of a wee, but I'm not going to go. I'm still young, I can hold it. Sorry about the coughing. Good luck, John. I'm going to watch on the TV. Cheers, Mystic, mate. Enjoy. I'll try and get a full race in for you. Sorry. We always just do it in the seat. Yeah, go and have a look at mod stream. I've got a little tile, a dedicated tile. People tell mod this. See that there? That is a dedicated tile that tells me that Modulus Prime is streaming. Just Modulus Prime. And if I press it, it brings up her stream. How cool is that? So I know if she's live streaming the event or not. Right, that's it, dudes. Music's off. Let's get serious. Good luck, everybody. Who have we got around us? We've got the Reddens. Got Redden and Kerry and Rista. Fucking Rista. Fuck you, Rista. Just clip that for him. He'll like that. Trustworthy Congants SAS Himi PogChamp. It would be more impressive if they were carbon fibre. I need to find someone that's going to make me a carbon fibre plate to go in front of them. Match it all up. Still looking for somebody. You know anybody? Have I muted the Discord or something? You don't know anyone? You need to tell me what it's gonna be. So you can get them in the post to me.
The track temp is 19.
No pet talk this week.
19 Celsius, 45 minutes. Follow car number 3042 in the right lane.
Sorry about the coughing. I've got a little bit of a tickly throat now. How's the tattoo coming along, Daniel? What are you tattooing on him? Right, let's get me old timer going. So we are on the wrong side of the racetrack, basically. It was probably better to be P4, if I'm honest.
Catch up to car number 3042.
On lunch break right now. Touch up, nice. Right, I've got a little bit of anxiety kicking in because the race starts about to happen. Fucking hell, he's going to the wrong chicane, will he?
Get ready.
Oh no!
Go, go, go.
But I think that Chris Kerry was going to the wrong chicane, possibly. Whoever that was, anyway.
Show the recall flag. Ready to come into the pits for repairs. Clear left.
That's the end of that then, dudes.
Still there. Clear left.
I don't know what happened there, but it was like he didn't want to turn in for that chicane, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. We'll have a good scrap on the way through, but we've got a pit, unfortunately, for a meatball, so we're going to be immediately on our own.
You've got a lot of work to do now.
Yeah, shame. Caught me out a couple of times. Definitely my fault. But I didn't think that the dude turned in very... like, it felt like he was going to the wrong chicane, if I'm honest. Nah, it is what it is, mate. It's only a bit of racing, isn't it? Could have some fun coming back through. It'll just be one of my drop weeks. You can have 3 drop weeks in this championship. I can drive the car, so I might as well do another lap. Because I ain't got to do the pit immediately.
B27, come on, let's put this hard work to good use.
I think there is one fast repair, I think. I'll get anxiety, mate. If you didn't, there's something wrong with you, I think. Because if you don't have anxiety, that means you don't really care that much. And if you don't care that much, you can't really race guys, can you? Who do care.
On your left. Clear left.
That was never going to happen.
Left side. Clear left.
I guess we're pitting now at that point.
Clear left.
Good old Stevie Ruse giving it the old dive bomb. Cheeky monkey. Alright, dive in the pits. We've still got to do another pit stop, which is rubbish. I think we've got some X's now going on. Also got this in-car adjustments thing that came up.
We'll need to stop again to get to the end.
It was rough. Did you see that? Right, we are officially P last.
Box in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Might as well take some fuel.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line.
So we're just driving around their own now, dudes. Zolder, mate. Merc wheel in a BMW. I ain't got no Merc wheel. What's a Merc wheel? This is a Cube Controls wheel, I think. Or unless I'm missing something. I ain't no brand. Merc badge. Oh, I don't know. It does look a little bit like the Merc logo, I'll give you that.
B30. Limits, watch those lines.
I love this Cube rim, mate. I think it's what helped me take a step forward in my performance, believe it or not, even though today's rubbish. '28 to Ricky Barrows.
The leader's just done a 122.00.
Yeah, I love this F Pro, man. Sorry, it drives
The car ahead's pitting.
like a game changer. I mean, there's nothing wrong with like a good quality belt-driven wheel like the 2.5, but DD's where it's at.
Our fuel window will open after 18 minutes. It closes after 36 minutes.
.5 is what I had before this, and it was a brilliant wheel.
329. The driver in front of us is Fletcher.
You all right, Elliot? How you doing, mate? Sorry, I didn't see you there, guys. Thanks for dropping in, mate.
Just cut the track.
That's quite funny. Sorry about the spin at the beginning, guys. Thanks for hanging around with me. Statistically, I still have a chance of winning, yes. Not really gaining on the guys in front very quickly. What's he doing? 124.3.
Your lap time was at 1:22.67. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.45 off the pace. Sector 3 time is fast.
Humble. I'm sure you're not the only trying to make the error, John. Should have. Yeah, I'm just going to go for it, mate. Whatever. It's a shame there's no racing because I watch my streams back, not in vanity, just because I want to see if there's anything I want to change because I'm just super fussy about everything, which is exhausting. And I always think, oh man, I wish I was racing a bit more. But yeah, I've seen a few people make that mistake I just made. I'm just going to blame Chris Kerry for it, I think.
The gap behind is now.
He didn't want to turn into the chicane and it just unsettled me mentally and he caused me to spin. It's all Chris Kerry's fault. Going to send him a letter after this. Going to just let him know just how upset I am about it. Uh-oh. Oh, that might have been a slowdown.
Just had a warning for cutting.
That's madness, isn't it?
Your relay venture in the gap is now 14 seconds. We've been warned about track limits. 329.
Oh, I had to get on the brakes a little bit then. Just a little dab mid-corner to take the fucking sting out of it.
That lap was a 22.
Otherwise, we was going to meet our makers then, dudes. I had to do it.
This time next year we'll be millionaires.
That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Thanks for hanging out with me, dudes, and just carry on chatting and watching. Appreciate it. Even though it's just me driving around Zolder. That button box I recently bought easily made me half a second faster.
You're reeling venture in. The gap is 10 seconds. That last lap was a 22.94. You've got half your fuel left. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
No. It was Road Rally Race made the button box. Indeed, mate, indeed. Yeah, Simon Smart ordered a set of them and he's got them coming soon. So you want to talk to him because he'll have a set of those shortly. He'll give you the lowdown on those.
Pit window open. That's the fastest lap of the race. You're a 10th down in sectors 1 and 2. Sector 3 is a 10th off the pace. Just done a 21.86.
Yeah, my rig is like this purely because I like the shit. I like the stuff. Not really because I think I'm going to buy that. I'm going to be quicker if I buy that. Honestly, I feel like that it might be a placebo because if you buy more expensive gear, you tend to spend more time using it, and then you think the gear's made you quicker. In my opinion, no substitute for raw talent, mate. As evident by this B29 I'm currently cruising around in a 20 grand rig. Fucking hell. It is, mate.
The car in front is pitting.
I've got the sprints. I quite like them, but I do need a more, higher kilogram rated pedal now. Brake pedal. Got it on 65 Maximojo, and I think I could do a bit more. Wow. I left mine stock how they came, so mine's a little bit spongy, my pedal. I think it's like set for the medium rubber.
orders, Venture.
D20, John, let's go.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
So we took 20 odd seconds out of Fletcher, I think, something like that.
That lap time was 1:22.67.
Someone's dead. Right, we're getting back into the meet now. Ladies and gentlemen. 5 seconds to Stevie Roos. 4.5 seconds to Stevie Roos. There's a few of them up there all clusterfucked together. We'll have them all. We'll fucking have them all.
We're at the halfway point. Should be about 8 minutes of fuel remaining.
It's hard for me to read, dudes, because it's quite tense, this track. Are you talking to me, El? This one, have you got the Ultimate Plus kit? I have the standard pedals. I'm starting to buy the upgrade kit to make them a bit stiffer. I'd like to make mine stiffer, but I don't really know how. I've seen some people, like, change the load cell on them, didn't they? Right, there's 4 positions in front of us.
23rd place. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
Thank you, dude. Peter don't want none of it. Peter's got, but my reputation precedes me.
Good track. Keep it nice and tidy.
Yeah, boy. Cheers, Stevie Rose.
Clear left.
I think people don't want to get involved with me, guys. What do you reckon? I'd like to get, if there's a way to make mine harder, I'll definitely take it. I'd like to know more about that. I didn't know there was some plus kit.
This is okay. Keep those exit speeds up. P20.
Hang on a minute. Get the Ultimates, John. Sending a sprint would only cost like 200 quid. Well worth it.
That's 20 minutes.
I'll have a look, El. I'll have a look.
You're reeling Burrows in the gaps now. 2.0 seconds. Car right, clear right. Good work, mate. Keep it up.
Right, Stevie Rubbs, 5.2 seconds ahead.
The car ahead's pitting now. Is the car rejoining?
Yeah, I did. I've got all that stuff, dude.
P17. Your last lap time.
I've got all the stuff that come with them.
08.
I did take all of it out and just left one little rubber and all plastics, and it was just absolutely no movement in the pedal. The problem with that was I could reach 65 kilograms much easier. The more solid the pedal is, the quicker I reach maximum pressure. So I don't really, I don't know if that's like make you fast or what, but I felt like the pedal was lighter because it just maxed out so much quicker. See if we can hustle Chad into a mistake. Back off him a little bit because I'm sure he ain't going to be as quick as us through here. Oh, he's pitting.
Keep it within the track limits. It's a car leaving the pit lane. You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty. P13. You'll need to slow down to give back the time gained. The leader is pitting now.
Oh, bit Richard. That's 4x, that. Oh, maybe. I don't. I just kind of started using them, you know, without too much setting up. None of these guys have got a pit again, unfortunately, that I'm racing. I think I'm going to pit now. Pit now. Because there's no point me racing, Richard. There's no point me racing them.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
There's no point, mate. Yeah, exactly that, Brian. There's just no point me fucking about with the X's and all the bollocks.
Box in 5, 4, 3.
Yeah,
2.
that'll be the best way for us to go forward, I think.
Box now.
Come on, Jim, sort me out. 28 litres, Daddy. Hopefully we can have a race with someone when we get out. It's a shame I got the meatball, because I would have just drove round with a twisted car, you know? Right, we've got Paul Fanning. Right, we'll have a race with Paul.
Remaining, 15 minutes to go. Stay on it, keep digging.
I'll have to read that in a second. Because I'm just too... It's just... Zolder's so hard, guys. There's no respite. Yeah, I'm a big, strong dude. I know that much. You know, like without sounding again arrogant. I'm a bit of a beefy cake. I'm a decent little lump, and they're too soft for me. 100% these. I'd like 200 kilogram, really. That's what I'd like.
But I'm a strictly Reddy's man myself, you know. Cash in the hand, that's my motto.
Oh, Andy Coulson is coming in and gifted 5 subs, isn't he? I know exactly what that is. Cheers, mate.
But I'm a strictly readies man myself, you know, cash in the hand, that's my motto.
That's enough now. Andy calls, that's it. That's for being a leg end. Right, let's make Paul look like an absolute melon. We can't afford one single contact with him. So I'm gonna try and hustle him off the racetrack. Let's try and hustle him about a little bit. Have a little bit of fun. This is probably a drop round. Legend. Cheers, Andy, mate. Cheers, Lone. Thanks for dropping in, guys. He's slow from here. He's all out of shape. He's all out of shape. What's he got? What's he got? Let's put him right under. Whoa, easy ball padding. What's going on here, boy?
06.
Oh, I'm early on the throttle. Let's scare him again. Scare him again. We're being made to Paul Fanning.
Don't wait too long. Find that gap.
It will be an expensive week, Andy. Right, if we can have a run here, we'll have a go up the inside. Oh, he's bouncing on the curves and everything. I want him to defend, you know. I want him to. All right, Thomas, how you doing, mate? Look at the closing speed we got. Boom.
Car right. Clear right.
Oh, he's all over the road, boy.
Right side.
Come on, Paul. Stick with it. Stick with it.
Right
Yeah, good lad. Nice work. Ah, it's good fun racing, Paul, here. Are we going to go for it up the inside of these chicanes? Just try not to kill him. That's what we've got to do. Not have any car contact. Just make him sweat. Oh, I had to stab the brakes in. He was a bit slow on the apex. Nearly killed him. Ah, that was better, Paul.
10 minutes to go.
That was better, mate.
Get back into it. Keep it smooth. Focus on these lines. P21. That was a 124.8.
Oh, a little bit of oversteer there. Jesus.
Off the pace.
Oh, I wouldn't mind having a scrap with Andy. At 5.7 seconds ahead.
Just increasing. It's now 0.8.
Hopefully Paul can go forward. Yeah, this is like a different layout, guys. What you're used to, I expect. Fucking wicked, that chicane. Right, let's get past Paul and try and have a go with Andy. Don't really want to be that close to him here. Want to give myself the run out of that chicane. That's probably a bit too far back though. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, you fucking nailed it. See you later, Paul.
Still there. Right side's clear. E20.
Just kill him on the old apex a little bit there. Didn't really want to give him the room to accelerate earlier than me. Right, now let's get after Andy. Cheers, Paul. 4.2 seconds to the Rooney Meister.
Behind us now, 1.0. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
2.8 to Andy. How long we got left? 7 minutes. Ah, plenty of time to have a scrap with Andy. Sta swivel jaws, dude. Are you talking about me punting you, Andy? Paid my bills on that one, sunshine. Andy's gone, has he? He's gone, has he? He gave me my money back, basically. I'm going to be the first one to do exclamation mark box road rally. Yeah, boy. Bye, Brian, beat you to it.
P19.
He who dares wins.
He who dares certainly does win. We've got a fight of Andy Rooney now, possibly the widest Ferrari on the circuit. He'll love it, mate. He'll come in after. He'll come in here at the end.
You're better than this. The car's better than this. Get it together, man.
Shut up, Jim.
5 minutes.
I'm trying hard, Jim, man. Lots of people fighting battles you know nothing about. Mental awareness. Hashtag. What are we? We're down 16 places from where we started. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Sector 1 is 0.26 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
Oh, he wants to let me go. Oh, Andy Rooney. We wanted to have a fight.
That's the stuff. We'll have some more of that.
What, are people yielding, Jim? Quick, dallying about, get on with it. I wanted to have a little fight with Paul. I wanted to have a fight with Andy, but he didn't. And nobody wants to have it out of me, really, I don't think. Paul was good. Paul Fanning was good at scrapping. Have we got enough time to get Jimmy in front? Nah, we ain't got enough time for it. Five seconds in 3 minutes. Doubtful. It's Jane. I'll try. We'll take some tactical off tracks.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 2.2 seconds. Be 18.
Danny, I'll wick up a little bit. Danny, I'll wick up, sunshine. Too much sunshine. Too much wick. Guys. Got 1x now. 1x. What a loser. Just trying to do a quali lap there.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Means I've got to be really careful on this. I think the car might be a little bit damaged on this turn in. How many laps we got? Oh, it's the last lap, isn't it? Oh, it's one more. Might be able to get him. Just driving with that 1x in mind, dudes.
Yellow flag.
This should be white flag now.
That's the fastest lap. We're running on fumes, mate.
Is it not white flag?
On your left.
Oh, that's a drive-through.
Black flag. We need to come into the pits to serve it.
Nah, I'm just going to finish with a black flag. We got a drive-through from that contact, unfortunately.
You've got 3 laps to serve.
Oh no, tell me about it.
One more lap to go.
Well, you know it makes sense.
That was all a bit weird. Someone's followed. Cheers, Sean Mack. Legend.
2 litres remaining. We've got 2 laps left to come in and serve this penalty. 18th.
Thanks for the follow, mate. I think I got 8x off of Stevie Roos on this track this week. A little pikey. I'm on 25 out of 25 now. Does that mean I'm disqualified? All kinds of oversteer from James Grincione.
Yellow flag. P18. That's the end of the race. Never mind.
I don't know, mate. Don't know. I think it's like 30 seconds, something like that. It won't matter. This will be one of my drop rounds. It won't matter, dudes. Let's have a look at that. Absolute turd burgle. In the first lap. I didn't even get to cross. I didn't even get to start the race. I'm sure that whoever it was going to the wrong. I'm sure whoever it was. I'm sure whoever it was that I was next to was going to the wrong chicane. This felt like he's going straight on to the wrong chicane. Though. I don't know what that was about. Does that look like that or not really? Am I just talking shit? Maybe not. That kind of put me out of sync with where I was, and then caught the old curve there, dudes. End of. Getting ridiculous shit. Another when someone spins, I get past, they accelerate into me. Unreal. You all right, Richard? How you doing, mate? This is what happened to me, guys. I think that I think it all stems from that being like hustled out a little bit there. Not that obviously I would have been. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck that of you. Anyways, never mind. Next instant. Oh, did I hit someone else then? Someone hit me. Nope. Didn't hit anyone. I didn't. Never mind. Did you enjoy that one, Richard? That's a shame. We could have had a good race. I need to sort that out. Could have been worse. Yeah, I could have killed a load of other people, really. A little bit of turd burgling with these dudes. Nothing really. Just a bit of curb action. Just a bit of curb action from Jimmy B. Bit of Matthew Knudsen action. What's he going to do? What's the rejoin like? Beautiful. This is Stevie Roos on me, look. This is Stevie Roos who thinks he's got fucking anchor in his car, hasn't he? Hasn't he? Look. Fair play to him for having a go, to be fair. He's like, uh-oh, that's not going well, that was 1-4X. Off of Stevie Roos. Yellow on yellow, indeed. Oh, no, it's going round, isn't it? Nope, just an off track. Just an off track. Jimmy B, what's he up to? Oh, off track, slow down. All that jazz. All that jazz. Yuri, what's he doing? Bouncing over the curbs, that's what he's doing. Stevie Hughes. Curb bouncing. Bit of curb action. Oh, Arthur's going out onto the grav. Round he goes. Smackaroo, fence check.
What a plonker.
Got it out of the way though, good lad. Scott Rister, what's he up to? Cheating. That's what he's doing. Grip hacks, cheating. Cheater. Chrissy Morgs. He's doing some bounce action. Rude Skull doing a bit of bounce. Jimmy B doing some bounce. What's the fan master like? Nothing really. Matthew Nuds. Oh, he's all the way round, Sunshine. Boom. Have hold of some of them apples. No one likes to see that.
Shootout, right? A proper shootout.
The old PC's struggling, I think. Scotty Rister just bouncing over some shit. Stevie Hughes is going all the way round. New pair of pants for Scotty Angelo. The old AMG's coming to stick his nose in and all. Stevie D's stuck in there and all, I think. Mark Redden. I have hassle with these blue cars, I do. They're giving me grief all the time. Rude, just a bit of curb action, I expect. Oh, was it? Brown Town for a bit of Andy Rooney. I'll try and read the relative, but I think it's sometimes wrong. Nah, don't do it. That's the game, mate. The game is to pressure people into mistakes, Andy. Rash just giving it the big one. Chris Carey, what happened? It felt like... at the time, honestly, Chris, it felt like you was going to go to the wrong chicane. And when I went to turn in, like it felt like you carried on going straight, and we hit each other before the left-hand turn on that chicane, and then I was just too far right to not hit the grass. I'm not blaming you. I'm just stating it felt like that at the time. Right, let's do it. Kyle Fletcher, he's bouncing all over the curves. It don't matter, mate. I am blaming you, Chris. It don't matter, mate. You'll get a drop round, and I have a couple of them. It's a shame because I felt like I was quite quick here. And then you basically just went straight on at that chicane and just pushed me onto the grass and then drove off into the sunset, pretty much. That's the honest truth of it. I mean, everybody in the chat agrees. Even when I was racing, they was like, what the fuck is Chris Carey up to? And I was like, Chris Carey's just... every week. Every single week, Chris Carey is just like pushing me about. I'm writing a letter. I'm going to the stewards of it, mate. You're going to get an iRacing report for that. I'm only playing. Oh, wait, Chris, that's racing. It felt like that to me. I'll show you it, Chris. Before we go at the end, if you've got time to hang out till the end, I'll have a look with you as to why I felt that way. But I don't think that's the case now. Having looked outside the cars, I think there was quite a big chunk of netcode between us. But if you can stick around, I'll have a look. I'll show you. I'm a Yankee dirtbag. You are, Rude Dog. You gave me AX, which gave me a drive-through in the end. And don't appreciate it, mate, basically. Don't appreciate it. That's how I feel about it, like that. Do you know, it's like, it made me feel like, right? It made me feel like my mum had put my old nappy on me that still had shit in it. That's what it felt like, Rude Dog. But that's what you made me feel like today. You made me feel like a fucking recycled nappy. It's a liberty, I tell ya. Did I? Did I give you a drive-through because you stopped on the racing line to let me past? Ikey. Giving me grief. My old fast forward button ain't working. Yeah, it is. No, it ain't. I ain't got fast forward maps. Next instant, come on. I will show you in a minute, Rude Dog. Chris, we're going to go through our incident where you just went straight onto the wrong chicane. And Rude Dog, we're going to go through our incident where you just stopped on a racing line. And that's it. Look at this Ferrari going all the way around. That lucky Sunshine. He's just sat there, look.
Oh, shut up, you tart.
Chris Kerry's in here. Stopped. He stopped dead like that. And I was like, what? Come on, man. Find a better place to let me by. Jesus. There's Yuka Ho. What's he up to? He's bouncing like a Yeti. Scotty Angelo. What's he up to? Oh, Yuka. Yuka's unbelievable. Everybody. Right, the jury's out. I'm going to get a hat here. I want to get one of them judges' wigs. Chris Kerry, you're a dirty little pikey and you pushed me wide and ruined my race. And a week's worth of practice. That's what you did, Chris. That's what you did. Don't come in here to my stream and start not owning your mistakes. Just own your mistake. Just own your mistake. I'm all right with it, mate. Just own it. Just own it, geezer. Scott, look at this. This is Yucca. All day long, that's Yucca.
I'm a strictly Reddy's man myself, you know, cash in the hand.
Esox legend. Cheers, mate. Look, this is Yucca all day long, isn't it, dudes? All day long, Yucca. Yucca, all day long, mate. Judge and jury. Sent out poor old Scotty into the pits for an early bath. Unbelievable turn of events. Here he is, cheating Arab. Chris Carey, what's he up to? About cheating, grip hacks, cutting the corners. Matthew Knudsen, cutting corners. Uh-oh. Oh, Kyle! Oh, that's me there. Whee. Took a freebie. This is a nightmare, Kyle. Here's Yuri. He stopped. You stopped dead, basically. On the I ain't having it any other way, Rude Dog. Stop dead. Here's Rude. What's he up to? Cheating. I don't know if it misses my instance or what. You cheated. Chris Carey. I won't accept it. You're going to have to, mate. It's on here. I'm going to show you in a minute. It's on here. I swear your car was doing 0 kph. Chris Carey was doing the wrong layout right at the beginning, and you were doing 0 kph on the racing line. Whoa, what's going on here, geezer? This is where I had to take a void in action here. Look. Ricky Burrows sees the red devil coming, and he's like, uh-oh, the yellow devil. There he goes, taking the avoidage. You stopped on the racing line like an absolute gimp. That's what you did. Like an absolute wet paper bag. Unbelievable, Rudog. You're going to see it here in front of all these people. We've got 39 people who are going to witness your car stop on the racing line. Do you race on a single, or you're on a ultra wide in you, Chris Carey? Surely, if you're racing on a single monitor, I'm going to sell all my shit and fucking take up cross stitch. It's at least an ultra wide. VR. Oh, he's on VR. Are you on VR, Rudog? You racing VR? Hey, get fucked, Chris Carey. Beat it. I ain't having it at all. Post a picture of your rig. That's probably why you're rubbish then. Because you racing VR. Richard Aycock gave me 4XR and all that. I'm only joking. It's all said in jest, dudes. It's all said in jest. Oh, did you see your send on me, Rudog? Did you see your send on me, Rudog? I'll show you that as well. It was like you was coming from another continent. It's like you didn't even pay no postage on it. Oh, Matthew Knudsen's having a nightmare. Raph. I'll post in the Discord. Go on here, Chris. Only for that one. You should apologise for everything. Chris Carey ruined my race by doing the wrong layout. Rudog basically gave me a drive through because he's don't know how to let people pass to a 10 seconds quicker a lap.
Engage the limiter.
Scott Richter, what's he doing? Bouncing. Unbelievable. Steve Hughes, what's he up to? Oh, no. No one likes to see you, sir. No F's given, mate. No F's given. Available in the OFG store if you fancy treating yourself. Tank. They've all got really funny descriptions to them. I think this one is like knee-deep in plunge or something like that. Here's Yucca. My PC's struggling a little bit. Yucca's cheating. He cheats all the time. DVDs, what's he up to? Just a curb action. I'm going to skip these curbies. Oh, this one could be fruity. You stop, mate. Stop dead. Look, I'll show you in a minute. No two ways about it, mate. I'll have a look at it. I'm going to do Chris Kerry's doing the wrong layout. I'm going to do Rudog, dive up the inside into the chicanes, and stopping dead like he's hit a brick wall on the racing line. And we're going to look at Chris Kerry's setup to prove that I know he's racing on free. He's racing on triple ultra wide. Chris Carey, I'm positive of it. Nobody's that quick on it. Stevie Rose. What one are we going to press? I think we're going to do that one.
What a plonker.
That's a there. I'm only joking, Rude Dog. Because now you get sensitive. Jesus. You know, tuck your tampon back in, mate. Honestly. Tim Vetzel's just bouncing over the curbs. All right, Rude Dog. I think what happened. Let me. We'll go through it in a minute. We'll go through it in a minute. I'm going to tell you exactly what you was thinking when it happened. Unsubscribe, baby. I'm like a Z-list celebrity now. I don't need your sub. Get out of here, then. I'm a Z-lister, firmly. Wow, look at these two trying to make Audi babies. Unbelievable. And he's got the name to go with it. Definitely halfway there. I looks like Force wants to start because Kenny was with Simon. Nobody wants to race Kenny, especially poorly Kenny. Peter Yonkers, what's he doing? Cheating. Dutchman. Cheating. Cheating. Andy Rooney, what's he up to? Oh, just banging into the curbs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. At what point, guys, do you think he realised he fucked up? Let's have a look. Oh, it's already happening. It's already happening. Look how early he's lost it. Immediately on turning, look. It's like, bosh. It's here. It's here. He's like, oh, fucking hell, this ain't feeling good. This ain't feeling good. I just went forward a car. Sorry about that. Boom! Unlucky. It's a light tap. You can have one of them for your troubles. I'm going to check out the Discord, I promise. And we'll do that. We'll do the Discord. Going to show Chris Carey doing the wrong layout. That's where we're going to go to first. Yuka's just doing nothing. We're 42 minutes out of 45, so we're nearly there, guys. Look at these two. Chris Carey. Oh, he's all over the curbs, cheating. He's all over the curbs, cheating. Oh, you kept him honest at least, Chris, with the 3.7. That ain't too bad. Oh, look, he's cutting the curbs again, cheating. Chris Carey's just terrible. Chris Morgan is oversteered. Fucking hell. They're all at it. They're all at it. Let's go and have a look at that. Let's have a look at that from let's go back a car. Let's have a look at that from Ruse. This would be, look. Uh-oh, look at the pair of them. What a pair of fucking numpties. What a pair of numpties. It's Richard Aycock. Unlucky with the cheating there, Richard Aycock. I didn't get any instance like that, man. I had a 20x drive-through or something. I had 25x. Matthew Knudsen, silly boy. I think that's Matthew Knudsen. It says it is on my relative. I'm only going with what it says. Chris Carey. Oh, I'd love to have seen him get on the grass then. See that? I'd have loved to have seen him get on the grass then. Give it the old. You wish 20-inch. There we go, dudes. I think that might be it. Here's the man himself. Just taking the right lines there. Just making sure that grass was cut down to code. Mohammed. Peter Yonkers, what's he up to? Only food gamer. You alright, Raph? How you doing, mate? You was rubbish as usual this week, Raph. Well done, mate. At least you're consistently shit. I'm only playing. I'm just in a funny mood today.
I come here for a fucking shootout, right?
Here's Yuka. What's he up to?
Shootout with some proper men.
Just a bit of curbage. Nothing, no big deals, no big deals. Oh, he's out on the old map of gravel. Chad Dick. Boom. Unlucky geezer. Unlucky geezer. Chris Morgan. Oh, Chris. Oh, he didn't lose it. No entertainment value or whatever. Absolutely butchered quality. I did brilliant with quality. I was P3. And then, I don't know if you saw Chris Carey did the wrong layout, basically. So he went to the other tight chicane and just smacked into me and took me with him. And then I was basically all out of position for my first corner. And I ended up, you know, getting meatballed with a pit lane and all that. Look at these two, look. Oh. I think that's the end of it, isn't it? That's the end of it, dudes. Right, thanks, We're going to raid someone now. I'm only playing. Let me show you. Let me show you this first lap. I think I can press something that goes to my car. Is it that one? It is that one. Hey!
You will respect my authority!
Look like you pass a lap. No, Mark. Don't come in here and start defending your teammates. We're all going to see it now. We're all going to see it now. Plain as day. Plain as day. All right, let me do the Discord. Let me do the Discord. Chris Carey's desperate about the Discord. I can't fucking believe it. Chris has found a fuck you, Chris Carey. Basically.
I'm gonna drive and I'm gonna go fast and I'm gonna turn to the left sometimes.
I can't believe this dude is beating me with that shit. How? How are you racing that well on that? Not that it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying, like, I would just be rubbish about my side monitors. So what we've established here, guys, is that he's basically coming into our league with total disregard, doing wrong layouts, and not even having a decency to have some fucking wing mirrors. I mean, the respect is level is on the floor. I just can't believe somebody would do that. Right, let me show you Chris Carey doing the wrong layout. Here it is. It's plain as day. This is, guys, plain as day. Don't even tell me. I ain't even gonna hear none of it. I'm just gonna deny it anyway. But here we go. Look at the apex. Look where the apex is. And look at this absolute Yeti. Unbelievable. Plain as day. And then he basically got no wing mirror, so he cuts across me, forces me onto the mud, and my race is ruined. I think that's play. I think it's quite. I don't really want to see it any more than another time. We'll do it one more time. But I think from everybody's on, I think that it's all just plain as day. That Chris Carey's going on. Chris Carey's going to the wrong apex. Look, he's going to the. Everybody's on my side. That's settled. Now we're going to go and have a look at Rudog. Going to have a look at Rudog. Absolutely sending it. Nah, Chris Carey, I'm only joking, mate. I'm only joking. That's all my fault. I think the fact I turned in on you is what made it all go to shit for me, because I was in out of position a little bit. But it weren't your fault, mate. Genuinely. I know it weren't your fault. Where's Stevie Rue? Stephen Ruiz. Look at this geezer. I'm not leaving it after track to you. Yeah, that's fair enough. No, it's all good, dude. I'm only playing. I'm only mucking about with yous. I haven't got fast forward mapped on my button box there, but I have got it up here. Oh, no, I haven't. Hang on a minute. I need to map me some... Everybody calm the fuck down. I need to map me some fast forward action. It is that one, isn't it? I don't know if it's not allowing me to won't let me do it on the button box. I'll have to just leave it up there. Let's go. Let's go for fast forward action. We're going to see this absolute send. Cheers, Chris. Take it easy, mate.
What's your speed?
Take it easy, bud. It was my fault, mate. It weren't your fault. I was only having a bit of bants. Did we go past it already? Yeah, look. Take it easy, Chris. Love you, mate. Look at him. Total muggery. Look. Look. Stevie Rue's like, I see a little, what he's done is he's like, I see a tiny little scuff on his rear bumper. He's obviously damaged. I'm just going to absolutely send it. I was like, that ain't going to work. But I even turned out of it thinking, oh, fucking hell, Stevie. What are you up to, Stevie? I was like, WTF, Stevie. WTF, Stevie. Unbelievable. Don't you know where I am? I'm like, bleeding hell, kid. Bleeding hell, kid. All right, mate, I was damaged anyway. What I actually think happened, because you can read the body language of the car here a little bit, look. He goes to have a go, doesn't want to actually have a go, and then realised, oh, fucking hell, I'm just like, don't really know what to do here. I went, I just said that ain't going to work, I think. I was very careful not to be nasty to you, Roo Dog. Inside, I was probably thinking, what an absolute turd bandit. But to the stream, I was like, that's not going to work. But basically, whenever I'm like, oh, man, if you ever see something, right, where you're like, oh, man, I'll be raging. I'm raging. I'm raging. But I'm also professional. I am a professional streamer. Did you? Didn't hear it, dickhead. But that's the end of it, geezers. That's the end of it. I'm going to go and get some food. 'Cause I'm starved. Show the last lap. All right, back it up. Back it up. Calm your titties down, everybody. Oh, hang on. Pressing the wrong buttons here. Pressing the wrong buttons here. Calm down, everybody. Calm down, everybody. What do you want to say? Your last lap, Roo Dog? Let's do Steve's last lap. Just show the full race again, be easier. Daniel, thanks for hanging out with me, dude. Love you, mate. We're just going to do this last lap. I think I've got some elastic banding going on, like Andy said. My PC's struggling. What was up with this last lap, then? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Look at this, look. Watch. Watch, I'm going to show you him stopped dead. See, on my accounts, for a split second, see that he stopped. Look at this from my cockpit. Let me show you. Hang on. Let me go back a car. I've got to go back. I've got to just learn how to use my old little thing here. From my cockpit, it was just like, what are you doing, Steve? Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. That was all right, Steve. I don't care, mate. I don't care that you stopped dead. On the racing line. No, look at my dirty t-shirt, man. I was doing my garden today. Right, let me do this. I've got a new button on here, which I can go see who's live. And I should be able to hold the button down to raid them. So let me have a look here. Right, we're gonna raid. I'm gonna try and raid off my stream deck. Gonna raid Benji. I did it, you Rose. No worries, mate. It's already a terrible. I know that like 18th is an amazing result for you, but I'm used to a podium, geezer, so don't worry about it. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Keep it real, geezers. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let's go and raid Benji. He's a cool dude. He's my teammate in the sim. In one of the championships I race in. I can't remember what one it is. But yeah, subs. Look, yeah, geezers. Let me thank them. Let me thank them. Hang on. Well done, Andy, for reminding me. Yes, cheers, Rubes. Let me thank all the dudes in the credits there. My stuff's overexposed because I just pressed a button that moved it all about. Thanks, thanks, Clifton. Daniel for the cheer. Andy for modding. James for modding. Turn 7's popped his head in at some point. Sean, Mac and Pacquiao, whatever that is, for the follows. Skaven, Chrissy, Matty, Road Rally Race, Matt R, Thomas, Mystic Turtle, Sim Gamer Nerd, Chris Kerry, Lucky 50 and E-Socks. Love you all, dude. You help me. That genuinely, all of my Twitch money just goes towards paying for my rig, paying for me to be here and paying for me to play. So I really appreciate it. I know that I'm full of banters and full of that, but I do take it seriously. I do like racing. Do like having a good old scrap. And I'll see you next time, guys. Let's raid Benji God. If you can go over there with us and say hello to him and give him some follows, he's cool. He is my teammate in one of the other leagues. And yeah, he ain't playing racing at the minute. He's playing some fucking weird game. But we'll send you over there anyway. I ain't sending no money to Chris Kerry. Chris Kerry owes me 20 quid. Don't know if that's going to do it or not. Did we raid? I don't know if it works. Have I raided? Did it work? Pro streamer. Pro streamer. I should do the raid in my old way, man. Need to sort gift subs on the credit. I don't know what that means. Tell me all about that, Lone. Let me do my raid, though. Can I give this dude a follow for me, please? Because he's cool. I like him. I'm going to come over there in the chat with yous so we can go and have a look at him. Just take the piss out of him a little bit, even. He's playing Phasmophobia. That, you know, I'm sorry, it ain't racing, dudes. You're already raiding Benji God. Well, that's rubbish. It ain't letting me raid. Oh, here we go. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Rubbish. Sorry, dudes.